A question that has often been posed is, what makes someone so smart? And I am here to kind of give you in on a little secret that actually a vast majority of people in the world don't know. Here's the secret. Those with high intellect, who are part of the gifted or the Innova brains, as we call them, they actually have a brain that is structurally and functionally different. What? It's crazy. They have a different brain. Kind of makes sense for what they're able to do, their capacities for creating and innovating, and their memory of remembering pi to the 100th decimal or whatnot. They seem to do incredible things, and we just don't know why. We think they're an anomaly. There's something just different about them. And there is. So we're going to talk a little bit about what the structural and functionally different brain is and why it's important. So to help explain this, I have two different balls. As you can see, this one here is a baseball. This one is a golf ball. And you can see that even though when we're talking about structure, we're not talking about the entire structure being completely different. I'm not like pulling in a dog here and holding a dog next to this and trying to make a comparison. No, we have, the brain's outside structure is pretty similar, like these. It's round, it's a ball, but even though there are some similarities, the differences are pretty apparent, right? One is larger, one is smaller. This one has it's made of different materials. The core may be different. One may be hollow. The other one may not be quite as hollow. This one has some dimples in it. This one is made of leather and has stitching. So even though they are balls and they are round, structurally, they are very different. Now also, in addition to a structural difference of the gifted brain versus the neurotypical population, they're also functionally different. I have no idea anyone who would say, hey, I'm going out to play baseball, and they would reach for a golf ball. It would just be ridiculous, right? There's no purpose in it because you wouldn't get the end result that you wanted. And so both of these serve very different purposes. And here is the catch. Here's the kind of the dilemma, the problem that we have in our society today of not understanding this very basic fact of it's a different brain, is that our expectations for the gifted is that they'll be a baseball. If you're smart, you're going to figure out all this other stuff. If you're smart, you're not going to have any issues. And if you are, you're smart enough to figure out your issues. We expect them to behave a certain way in school, in social situations, in the workplace. We want them to be a baseball because everyone is a baseball, right? It's just you're a baseball that is smarter. That is just not true. When in actuality, this population is a golf ball. Their function, their purpose is completely different. And if we keep forcing them and approaching them to be a baseball, we miss out on what they could be bringing to this world, the innovations, the creativities, the creative thought, the artwork, the poetry, the music, everything that this population is wired for. We're going to miss out on so much of it because we don't see them as what they can be as a golf ball. So I hope that you take this, and if this applies to you, or you start thinking about yourself of, whoa, that kind of makes sense. How I kind of always felt like I never fit in, or people kept telling me, well, just do it this way. And your brain kept saying, no, but there's a better way. There's a different way to do it. And the frustration that causes. It does cause a lot of frustration when you are a golf ball in society all day, every day, in the workplace, in school, at home, wherever you are, keeps putting the expectation on you that you're supposed to be a baseball. I am here to tell you today that if this is who you are, I hope you keep listening so you learn about who you are and who you're wired to be. There's nothing wrong with you at all. You are just wired and made for something else.